Ladies and gentlemen, I knew all along I was accurate when I was saying to you that those of you who speak about God, especially those of you who try to teach about God, you know as much about God as you would about my mother if someone told you about her or you read something about her. That would be the limits of your knowledge of my mother, and that's the limit of your knowledge about God. If you knew God, you would not allow this world or anywhere that you reside to grow up the way it is. You would raise your voice, not just condemning what you see, but lifting up what you know is the answer to what they're trying to get. Now, that being denied, neglected, then it speaks for you. You don't know God. It is the gift of life itself. It is creation, that which does not exist. If you can imagine it, then there it is. Begin. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying to you today, people who talk about God in the Bible and stuff like that, I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know how to say it except one thing. Doing what you do has allowed the world to go through all of this murderous killing and all of this deception and all of that, because that message that you bring has nothing as far as the change. No, you just talking. You're just talking. And I would like to encourage you, my friends, to love if you can. And let me say one thing about love, since I know you don't know what it is. It means caring about yourself to the extent that you can dream the way you really want it to be for yourself. Now, I believe it's magnificent. Now, think about that. Same freedom extended and expressed by everyone else. Just think about the billions of people who feel so fantastic about themselves. Now, is any amongst them deserving to be deleted or denied? Who amongst them? Everybody's satisfied, so there's nobody to raise a finger unless someone that's greedy. But let's assume that there's no one there that's greedy. Then why can you work together like that? I mean, each of you being so fantastic. It is because you're not listening to each other. You're listening to what is within you. And you're being who you are, each of you. And there's something inside of that, depending upon where you are at, that we call love. It's the gravy, it's the juice, it's the glue that draws all human beings together. And you're not doing it. It's the love that's doing it. And everything that each of you do complements everything that every last one of you do. And that makes it one fantastic life. So you can keep on keeping on if you want to. Telling Bible stories. I heard a guy tell a Bible story the other day. I remember when I was a little boy, I heard that story. Now I'm sitting up in that church 70 years later. And you know what I hear? That same story. The problem is there were no little boys now. There was just old folks. Now what was that about? Well, it's about what it's about. It requires change. Thank you.